What is up, my Twisted Army? And today we are back and we are going to be releasing part 4 of playing Sorcery Rakta. Now, we are so close. We are just 2 subs, I'm pretty sure, away from our 20 sub goal. That would be amazing if we can get to that. Then, his name is Rocky. But if you would like to get a little sneak peek, go check out my TikTok. It should be linked right up here. It's the Demon Raptors. It's just the Demon Raptor, just like last time. But let's get this on. Let me just make sure. I also have a few new mods enabled, like the AI adjuster. I don't know how to get this disabled, but innate telekinesis disabled. But now, I still don't know how the half sorting thing works. Enable. I still don't know how to half sort. It just doesn't like work for me. I don't know if it's something to do with the Reich sword, to be specific. Just tell me in the comments if it's the sword specifically. But also, I have the AI adjuster, which makes the enemies just stronger in general. They're faster, they hit harder, and they're just better in general. They're smarter. Before they were stupid, now they're smart. Before they just ran at me like, ooh. Now they actually like strategize, like try to surround me, bombard me with attacks. But it doesn't matter because we are here. Hopefully we can make it through this without dying. Because if not, then we lose the challenge. I feel like that was pretty obvious, but anyways, yeah, this is a permadeath, which means I die once and it's over. Now, the main reason we absolutely need this one outpost, or whatever it's called, ruins, more than anything, is for the second wind perk, or whatever it is, skill. You dare challenge me, sir? Like, you see this? Like, now I actually have to prepare. Like, you see, he's... Boom. Double kill. Like, now they pose an actual threat instead of just being like an annoying roadblock. Now, tell me in the comments whether you would like part 4 of Supermarket Simulator or part 2. Don't know how to make 2 on my hands of Water Park Simulator. Face me, challenger. Ouch. What damage did I do? Quite a bit. Defeated. Is that a dagger-wielding enemy? Yes, it is, indeed. Thanks for telling me. Ooh. Now I really have to dodge because now they actually throw it at a fast speed. Brace. Thanks for the boost. Peasant. We thought I could like pick him up and drop him off, but whoa. Let's see what this pot could do. Let's try to throw this pot full speed into somebody's dome. This is a big room. Oh, he tripped over the base. Defeated. Weaklings. Can't even handle a slice through their chin. To be fair, it did cut off all of their blood stuff in their chin, but they just need to be stronger. I mean, I've lived with my head cut off before. Have you? I'm sure you have. I mean, if a chicken can live with his head cut off, You just need the right mindset if you want to live with your head cut off. You just had to have the mindset of a chicken. Other than the scared and running away part. Not that type of chicken. Like that guy who died instantly by my blade. Missed, that was pretty good. But anyways, we must find an exit to this. I think that's an exit. That is not an exit. That must be the exit all the way up there. That is going to be very dangerous to climb up all that. Okay, so first, climb up here, jump up here. Leap. Oh, ooh, that was a close one. Grab, leap. That was close. Now, how do I get down here without dying of fall damage? Right here. Right there. You're telling me I could have just gone around? Wow. I'm nearby. Did you hear that? Soldier! Face me! Turn around and face me.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Oh, gravity. You think your manipulation of tactics using the telekinetic abilities can stop me? I doubt it. I'll let you get back up. Well, what are you doing? Fine, if you're going to be like that about it, then you do not deserve a worthy kill. You deserve an unworthy kill. Let's see what's in this box. Good. Good. Now, there's usually 2 enemies per room. So I don't know if the other enemy's like up here. He isn't. Right sword.
What happened?
Oh, there you are. Oh! Fall. Push him off. You want to toss him off. How much health am I at? I need a health potion. Pop. Delicious healing health potion. How much health am I at now? Full health. Now, I must head down there. But, how am I gonna head down there? Okay, I'm gonna have to climb. I hear him drowning in that. Oh my. You still wanna fight like this? You think you can defeat me like this? Underwater fights. Defeated. Like, ease. Defeated with ease. Now let's get out of here before some crocodile alligator kills me. But now, we must face the ultimate challenge. The Guardian. Or, as the community calls him, Hector. Which, I think Hector is much more appealing as a name than the Guardian. I would rather be called Hector than the Guardian. Unless my main tactic was to scare, like Darth Vader. I would much rather be called Darth Vader than Hector. But if my main tactic was just to defend, I would much rather be called Hector, because it looks pretty cool. Funny name. Hector, you dare to face me? You think you can defeat me? Face me now. Reveal your weakness. You cannot defeat me. Up there. gonna throw a rock. What's that gonna do if I'm behind you? Yeah, jump up. Jump up here. And... ow! That hurt. And that did a decent chunk of damage too. I need to break those crystals and shatter his heart to like I shattered the bones of many before. There's a bow and arrow right here. I didn't know, like, I guess you could go like... if that, I know, yeah, but you used a weapon. I know I used a weapon, but I didn't use it for my gain. I was just using it to, like, show, like, hey, look, there's a weapon right here. So for all you players who like to scavenge, break this quickly. Oh, hey, nothing happened. Yeah, nothing happened. Where is another crystal to break? Probably over here, though. Yep, up here. He'll never get to me in time. I stand corrected. He did get to me in time. Jump around. Jump. Oh no. Nope, nope. Grab. Right here. And then I can fall and land on land. Your crystal shall not. Oh my sword is stuck in him. My blade. My powerful blade. My blade has been freed. What is going on with my body? My body was. Oh my. Why was I running like that? I was like. I'm just wondering why. Jump, leap. Just one crystal left. And I know that the location of that crystal. Please do not rush me. Oh, nice try, but I'm not on you or in the air. So that did nothing to me. Yep. Ouch. Broken, disheveled, and defeated. Break your core open and split your heart from your body. For the victory is mine, and I hold your head as a trophy of my accomplishment. I must sacrifice the head with the crystal inside it to power up the crystal. For proof of insurance that I actually own this crystal, I bring you the head of the guardian that bestowed it. So. Oh, water right there. Yeah, we can definitely do that, but it obviously start out with everything. Jump up, set it down right there. I bring it to you, the head of the guardian that bestowed this crystal. Please deem it a worthy. The rocks levitate. Break. I thought that was a rock. Break. I hit something. I hit something in real life. It wasn't anything important. Leap over here. For this new crystal shall bring me prosperous journeys from the days to come. Only 8 enemies were in this house. Yeah. But hey, you know you're powerful if you're complaining that there weren't enough enemies to kill. guys were actually pretty powerful. With the AI adjuster mod, they were much better. But I do wish the half sorting mod worked with my katana. But now, I have unlocked that area. The second one. Still don't know how to do it too. And we shall eventually get to third. Yay. Leap over here. Big gamble. Ooh. It was a big gamble, but it was cool and it paid off. But we must not dwell on the coolness of my parkouring skills, even though they are sick. We must instead dwell upon the greater strength that lies within this crystal upon that I have stolen. Nay, earned. For they fuse upon destiny. And they give me increased strength upon a second wind. And a fly kick. And then I'll get fly kick and wrestler because I have no need for boomerang. Or this, because I don't have any blunt weapons, any ranged weapons, any shields, none of that stuff. I only have this sword that I use to stab, slice, and dismember. We must continue upon our journey. And then, the next area. 2-star outpost of wild folk. We must continue upon this journey, for our battles are not yet over, but they will be soon. I think rather than Bland Sorcery Crystal Hunt, it'll instead be doing like challenges where I'll see how long I can survive in the sandbox survival mode. Only using like weapons from a specific faction, including mod weapons. Does that sound fair? Leave in the comments if you would say yes or no. But I feel like it would be cooler to see how long I could survive. And of course my dogs are barking, but this guy's about to get decapitated. And I shall steal the chalice. Tasty drink. And this pot shall make a really good battering device that I shall toss against the skull of that guy. Pot. Miss the pot. Parry. Slash. Cut. Kill. Extra kill.
What happened?
He shall be ambushed. And killed. For now, I have completed that room stealthily, for without a trace, enemies do not yet know I have arrived. Don't know why that pickaxe clips through the desk, but it just does.
Get this.
Ouch! Your blunt buffoonery shall get you killed. I must parry your attacks. Parry your attacks, and then I think you left yourself in quite the vulnerable situation. Yeah, if he was still alive, I genuinely would not know what to do. Because that guy would be stronger than me if he somehow survived all of that. Use this random pot I found to clean my blade. Leap up here. Because there's sometimes a loot up here or an enemy. No enemy and no loot. Worthless. Grab this to swing around. sorry I broke your chair. Hey, is this your pot? You don't have to be rude like that. I was returning it to you. No weapon for you means no life for you. Man, it would have been so cool if he fell backwards. Now, I must allow myself to be spotted in this room, because that was one of the rules of the challenge. To allow myself to be spotted in a raid room. I do. Now that you know I am here, are you gonna climb up here and face me? Or do you want me to kill? Kill for the kill. Do you know why I kill? For the kill. That's why I kill. And I am currently atop a chandelier. Combat. Now this is where it's gonna get tricky, because I'm gonna be surrounded by a bunch of enemies that I must all kill in order to progress. Run away. Then I'll have a ton of enemies. Ooh, there's. Nice try with that kick. Nuh-uh. You aren't running. How much health has been lost upon that? Cut. Whoa. This fight is actually... Kill. You have lost your shield, and you shall now lose your life. Nice chop, Archer. Oh my, that was a close one. Ow! I feel my health weaken. Did you just toss a rock at me? You just tossed a rock at me. And now for that... Because of you attempting to kill me within a moment of unworthiness. Oh, my arm flew off. Swing and kill. Because you decided not to proclaim your weapon once more, you not only lose your dignity, your faith in your opponent, you must always ask your opponent never under or overestimate them. For they could be much stronger or much weaker than you. You overestimate, you lose all your strength. You overestimate, you take up all your energy within yourself on an enemy that could have just been killed with one cut of a blade. Not any fancy blade either. Decapitation. Is that it? Is that all that's here? I guess not. I see I cannot catch a fireball, but I also see where my next opponent is. You know, if you're trying to go for a stealthier attack type, maybe don't use a giant staff that shows where you are at all times. Okay, I definitely need to get through this quickly. Oh my, where's the other enemies? Where are you? Where are they? I feel like my character has gone schizophrenic because of how many people he's murdered. He's starting to go schizophrenic. He's a hallucination. Is he over this way? No. Oh, right here. So I guess he wasn't hallucinating them. He was just using heightened reflexes to and dispose of them. For the blade sharpens every kill it. The sharper the blade, the duller the blade, the duller something. I don't know, some like samurai quote. The duller the blade, the duller the chance of victory, or something like that. Although I feel like that's pretty obvious. Fly kick. Fly kick. I really should have used fly kick more in that fight, because I could have gone fly kick, knock him over, stab them in the head. That would have been pretty devastating. You just are a normal medieval soldier. You just see someone flying at you, shouting fly kick, and then they knock you over and chop your head clean off. That would be pretty traumatizing. Both because, this fly kick, and because, you're dead. But anyways, that's the end of part 4. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of these parts. But be sure to leave down in the comments whether or not you think I should, instead of doing Crystal Hunt, because these take way too long and take way too much time to film, or instead I should do Sandbox, where it's like I test out mods you recommend and like try to survive in a survival mode. On, like in this, on Sandbox, you can go into survival mode and see how long you can survive. But anyways, that's the end of part 4. Anyways, I'll see you next time.